I don't like electric motorcycles. I want to, in the same way the world wants me to pretend I like Taylor Swift, because everybody else seems to, but I just don't. I rode one once, got it to 70 miles an hour, and the silence didn't feel futuristic. It felt like someone had stolen some kind of sense from me. Petrol bikes are honest. They speak, they roar, they lecture you before they shove you into a corner of your own stupidity. But with electric, there's no foreplay. It just goes. And it's not exhilarating, it's terrifying. Like straddling a fridge that has suddenly learned violence. And you're doing 70 miles an hour on something that sounds like a milk float delivering chai lattes to a quiet, diverse neighborhood. My brain hated every second of it. And it's not just the bikes, it's the cars too. EV cars were supposed to take over the world, but no one actually wants one. Not really. People like the idea of them. They like the smug glow of imagining themselves in one. But when it comes to opening their wallets, suddenly it's like being asked to eat a trifle made entirely of broccoli. Nobody wants it. The average person doesn't want a silent spaceship that needs an appointment to refuel. They want something with character, reliability, and a soul you can hear. Something you don't need a TED talk to understand. So when Verge Motorcycles rolled onto the stage at CES and said they'd build the first production motorcycle powered by a solid-state battery, my first reaction wasn't excitement. It was suspicion. Solid-state batteries have been the tech industry's white whale for years. More range, faster charging, less spontaneous combustion. That's the pitch. And now Verge, working with Donut Lab, claims they've actually done it. Not in a prototype, not in a press render, in a real production bike, the TS Pro. 370 miles of range, 600 kilometers if you're Canadian. That's what Verge is putting on the brochure. Most electric bikes today are doing well if they can crack 150 to 200 miles in perfect conditions. Realistically, less. Electric bikes have always felt like urban toys, not machines for people who actually ride. And this is the first time an EV bike brand has thrown a number on the table that could genuinely rival petrol touring range. Then there's charging. Verge says you can add 186 miles of range in under 10 minutes using fast charging standards. 10 minutes. That's not a lunch break. That's not even some contemplative wee. That's the length of time it takes to remember you left your visor open and a bee nearly permanently joined your facial structure. If that's real, then it changes the conversation. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not here to cheerlead. You can build a battery that charges in the time it takes to blink, but if no one wants the machine it powers, congratulations, you solved a problem that didn't exist. And that's why I'm skeptical. Riders don't want silence. They want connection, noise, vibration, drama, consequence, a conversation. And the EV world has spent years trying to drag riders into a future that they never ordered. It's like when your friend convinces you to go play squash with him. It'll be good for you, he says. And now you hate him, and you stop calling. And yet, this is the first time I've looked at an electric motorcycle tech and felt something other than stubborn resistance. Because Verge didn't just try to solve one problem, they tried to solve the two that matter most: range and charging time, the Achilles heel of EV bikes. Now, do I still hate the silence? Yes, absolutely. But maybe silence was terrifying because I didn't trust the battery underneath me. Maybe terror wasn't the absence of sound. Maybe it was the absence of confidence. If solid-state batteries actually deliver what Verge says they do, the terror changes shape. It stops being fear of the machine failing and becomes fear of the machine working too well. Fear of a paradigm shift, fear of being proven wrong. And at least one of those fears points forward, not backward. So no, I'm not converted. I'm not convinced. I'm not preaching a new gospel of electrons and good intentions. I'm just finally interested enough to watch a little bit more closely. The EV era might still end up a chapter titled Good Idea, Wrong Audience. But Verge just forced petrol-minded riders like me to ask a question we've never asked before. What if this time it actually works?